Hello, everyone!
everybody.
Wow, that was in unison. Hello, it's time for another episode of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Part something.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
So in between recordings, Riley just went all the way back to that forest town place that has a stump growing out of it so that he could heal his Pokemon before he ventured into whatever dangerous things were inside this building. And now here we are, standing next to this machine that can heal all of her Pokemon. But what if it's a trap, Riley? Did you think about that?
I don't think it's a trap.
Yep, okay. Well,
Hey, you're not supposed to be in here! Yeah!
okay, it's not an android. I couldn't see any of their face at first, so I couldn't tell.
Skitty!
Doesn't it ghost type stuff?
Yeah.
Skitty is ghost type?
No, Skitty is normal type, and yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
I think we're out of the type coordinated area.
Are you sure? I mean, she
so.
has a ghost type and she's wearing white.
I think everyone wears white after this point.
Well, okay then.
No, she also
despite-
doesn't have any shadow Pokemon.
Despite the fact that we are inside, the scarf still blows around like wings. You said it is a scarf, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Ugh, that's always unsettling, because that tongue is, like, realistic-ish.
Uh-huh.
Also, Duskull only has one
Ooh.
eye.
What?
I was identified.
The ghost has targeting scopes in its eye sockets?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
What was it? Was this ghost a sniper and professional assassin in its life?
Sure, let's go with that. That's what Duskull's backstory is.
Is this what happens to people who are convicted of murder and all? They're turned into ghosts and imprisoned as Pokemon for the rest of reality?
I mean, as far as I'm aware, everyone who dies becomes a ghost type.
Really?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh. Okay, so this was formerly a human.
Probably.
Actually, oh. And now it's enslaved and subjugated.
Like, there's a Pokemon called, Yamask that was just an ancient person who was buried with a burial mask, and that mask was once their... Well, actually, no, the mask was once their face, and they look at their mask and cry.
Oh, fun. Forget how dark Pokemon gets at times.
Yeah. It's like, at one point you see these adorable creatures, and then you just learn about their, like, backstories, and it's like, yeah, Drifloon steals children. We don't see Drifloon in this game, but...
That's the one that looks like a balloon, though?
Yes.
Eh.
Or, like... I can't think of any others offhand, any other of the kind of weird ones offhand, but...
Why do you think they do that?
Drifloon?
I'm thinking more like why the producers have that sort of thing in their games. Right.
I have no idea, actually.
This is a children's game. Why include something about this Pokemon abducting children?
Doesn't like fat children, though. That's in its Pokedex entry.
Well, it lifts them away, doesn't it?
No, it can't lift the fat children.
Yes, that's...
But it specifies that it does not like fat children.
See, and that just feels cruel of whoever wrote that. Because there's going to be some child who reads that and who formerly liked that Pokemon.
Oh yeah,
But now, not only are they terrified by it, they're also sad because they feel like they're being fat-shamed.
I guess. Yeah.
See? Is this a good thing, Riley?
I don't know.
You think this is a good thing?
Your tone of voice when you said that.
Eh?
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Go running in the hall!
If you had walked, would she have still appeared?
I don't know. Probably. Doduo and a Tailo.
Whoa. Yes, the bird type of Pokemon.
Doduo. What is a like? I know what it is. It's like an ostrich or a.
Is it?
Well, I think so. Like an emu.
Such creatures do not have that thin of necks, but I mean, it's artistic interpretation. Fine. So yeah, I guess it's something like an emu. Just one that has 2 heads.
Yes. When it evolves, it gets 3 heads.
Oh, good. Are they separate entities? Or
Yep, they all have different personalities and brains.
That sounds unpleasant. Being stuck to someone else like that. I mean, I guess that does happen in real life.
Yeah.
But it does not. I am not aware of any species where every one of them that is the case.
I wonder if it's when a Pokemon grows to like you.
I get the same shot 4 times.
When the Pokemon grows to like you, is it that both heads grow to like you, or just one of them grows to like you and bullies the other one into liking you?
See, normally I would say that they both liked you and that you're just over dramatizing it and taking the worst possible answer from it. But given some of the other things that appear in these games, I really don't know.
Or there's one of these stupidest Pokemon like evolutions, in my opinion, is Diglett into Dugtrio. It's not a new Pokemon. It's 3 Pokemon clustered together.
What?
That's all it is. It becomes
Really?
just 3 of the Digletts cluster together to become a Dugtrio. My question is, if you have caught a Diglett and it has evolved, where do the other 2 Digletts come from to make it into a Dugtrio?
Destiny.
The same thing with a few Pokemon, Magnemite is just 3 magnet-esque Pokemon.
Magnet-esque.
That's the best way I can describe them. They're magnety.
What is the function of a double door system like that if they both open at the same time? Well, generally the purpose of that sort of thing is it forms like an airlock, you know?
Yeah.
One side of it opens, you enter.
Tech-Talk, or Tekot. Tekot.
Tekot!
Tekot! Tekot! That sounds like a Pokemon name.
Yep, it does. Maybe when he dies, he's going to become a Pokemon. See?
Yeah, that sounds likely.
Tekot, the ghost type.
I'm gonna nickname the first ghost type I catch Tekot.
Tekoffin, the ghost type.
Tekoffin, that's actually... It's like a futuristic coffin.
It's a coffin with sniper scopes on it, since apparently all ghost types have that. Oh, it's a bat. Why does a Zubat have those legs?
Because technically it can land.
It can?
Technically, yes.
No, I'm not asking, like, why does it have legs at all, but, like, look at its legs. It can't stand on those.
I think that's its tail in the...
It has a split tail?
Maybe. I have no idea. Now I can't not see that as legs, and that's horrifying.
I'd always thought those were legs. I guess that could be a tail, but then it doesn't have legs.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't.
I know
move
its
like
evolution
legs.
has tiny legs.
Huh.
And then it evolves and has no legs again.
What? Why? What is the...
Zubat Golbat and then Crobat.
Crobat?
Yes, Crobat.
It's like crowbar mixed with a baseball bat. If it was alive.
Sure.
You know what, Riley? I am tired. I don't need your sass and
You always need my sass.
Your looks of... Excuse me, that is my response that I use in you. And your look of judgment when I say things. Look at that smug expression.
Oh, don't you dare. You bitch.
Karma.
Bench.
A bench?
A bench.
A bench.
I'm gonna hit it with a bench.
How dare this bench
Play
commit
baseball
such a
bat with the
crime against you.
play baseball with the motherfucker. Hey, bat a bench.
Sure.
So, what are your 2 watches say?
What?
What?
Oh, only one of these is mine.
Then why do you have 2 watches?
Because somebody else forgot those in their house.
And are you going to return it?
Yes.
When?
I'm going to see them in a couple of days. I just wanted to have it on my person so I don't forget it.
Got it. That is a you thing to do.
I mean, if I leave it at my house, I'm going to forget about it.
Valid.
Just like they did.
You could also wear it.
I don't like the feeling of watches on my wrist. They
Gotcha.
should do that.
So instead they're on your belt.
Like I can wear a watch on my wrist, but I'll just leave it there, and it gets like unsanitary. It's annoying. I don't like having a watch and then taking it off and fixing it and redoing it. And I used to wear 2 watches. So I had one that was a digital watch, which was just for function, so I could look at it and all, and I had one which is this nice, like, fancy watch that doesn't actually have any numbers on it or anything, or even tick marks. It's just like a design in the background, and you just judge by where the hands are, which is one that my aunt and uncle got me. Great aunt and uncle got me as a graduation thing. Yeah. It's a nice watch. It doesn't work anymore. It's just sad. I need to see if I can take it to someone like.
When are they finally gonna get that guy to spill the beans about that purification research? He might be the authority on purification, but if you won't talk, our work's not going anywhere. Oh no, I was expositing!
Yep.
Massac.
Messick. I think all of the scientists in this lab are actually just Pokemon in disguise.
I just realized Lilip has eyeballs in its head. Like, see, those dots right there, those yellow dots, those are its eyes. And Anorith's eyes aren't those red things. They're the orbs next to it.
Yeah. See, but I've never seen these before, so to me, that's not a weird thing. This is just, oh look, this is what it is. Yeah.
Die, Anorith.
Does this one have a new ability?
Yes, it has Psybeam, but that's not... Ah! Ah!
What?
It walks so weird.
It walks like an insect. What do you expect?
I don't know. I've always seen it floating.
Floating?
I mean, yeah, I haven't...
Ooh, what's...
I used Fury Swipes, but I forgot that's not very effective against...
It just looked like it was glitching for a moment there.
Metal Claw on Anorith, Mud Slap on Anorith. I want to watch that animation again. It only has those 2 legs.
Yeah, well...
Aye!
Would you rather it be more realistic to an insect and have 30-something legs?
Yes! Its mouth is on the bottom!
Accurate to... Yeah, what's your issue? Come on.
I just didn't expect it. I've not looked at an Anorith closely enough to realize these things.
Well, I think you're just over-dramatizing the matter.
I have used Anorith since I first played Pokemon.
Well, then I think if you haven't looked at it closely, that's your fault.
Probably.
There you go.
Baltoy is almost ready to be purified. I should probably
Whoa.
switch Pokemon in that case.
Six head. What?
Because I want to purify something other than Baltoy.
Ah. Something.
Yeah, there's its mouth. It's just a hole on the bottom.
I didn't see.
No, that's your fault.
Yep, I wasn't paying attention. I was spinning my chair. Must you?
Yes.
Why? For what purpose or reason? See, that's just unpleasant. Looks like a dying flower when it flops forwards like that. I should know. I'm bad at gardening.
Anorith, or Lileep kind of confuses me.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know. It's just something is a little off-putting about it in its evolution.
What's its evolution?
Cradily.
What's that one look like?
A bigger...
Riley, put one on screen!
Fine!
And, yeah, give it a bow tie.
I'm just gonna save pictures of every time you've asked me to do this.
Yes, please do.
And just put them, like, on our Twitter page.
We have a Twitter page?
Yeah, we have a Twitter page.
When did you make a Twitter page?
A while ago.
Oh. So
I discovered someone else created a Twitter account using using one of my email accounts.
Oh, fun.
So I reset the password and kicked them off of my email.
Okay. Might not have been intentional. Regardless, what is intentional, that was a bad segue, is that now is the time for this video to end. So here we pause dramatically in this lab as we discover that Professor What's-His-Face has not been giving them information and we just succeeded in a battle. Goodbye everyone, good night.